And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Sorry, man. I was just watching some highlights. That boy had a game. That boy had a freaking game. I usually say balance it out at this point. And he definitely need pass protection, but I think I can wait that off. I need more agile, man. Because he gonna give me 1+ pass block anyway with that. Yes, we got balance out, so that's a center. Oh no. Who was last? E.J. Perry, that's our quarterback, that's our backup. We'll give him strong arm. That's my king, bro. He beastin'. He beastin'. Yeah, but I think my shit froze. Yeah, my shit froze.
EA Sports, within the game. This is one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
Let's view it. I won't speak for anyone else on the team, but I'm pretty happy with my performance this week. You know how elite players always say the game started to slow down for me. Yeah, I finally understand what that means. So what does it mean? Explain that to me in writing, a full paragraph. Okay. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Who's ready to
These
sign?
players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to avoid losing them next season.
I need to sign. Ooh, and wow. And King. Oh my God, I got a lot of work. I mean, not a lot of work, but a lot of decisions to make. I'm gonna wait to probably like close to the playoffs, cause I'm fucking with King right now. He playing lights out defense. Not definitely. Let's see. Listen, no, we a passing team, bro, but we are. I don't know how to explain this. We a passing team first, but we a run. Let me see how I'm gonna say this. But we a run first mindset, if that makes sense. Pass play team with a run mindset, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's different. It's different. Not different, but if you get it, you get it. EJ Perry, let's go get the back up. So, he looked like he likes 50 though. Yo, old 24. Just balance that out. See, now we can balance that out. Damn, I'm working a lot of pass protection. If I, let me get a line. Let me get a line, it's over. Let me get a line. Let me get a line and it's over. Yeah, I'm gonna re-sign King no matter what. I don't know why. I just got a feeling about King. Yo, General. That's General. 2+ deep, okay. Mock drive. Let's see who they got going. Bryce Young, he going to the Jets. How? If Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jets organization. Hold on. I'm the real truth. Hunters real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bigger. I'm still with you. Damn, but then he going down. Just record. Last time I checked, it was 0-2. Freaking Baltimore's having a season. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They tried to defamate my character, but I won't let them.
What he averaging?
I'm still screaming. The world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Account is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it's this that Fridays was serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a game.
Oh yeah, I'm leading first. I don't, you know, I'm bugging ninth. Ninth and eighth.
Too much close curtain and scene. I am not a human being. I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou. I don't judge. I sing. Just staying down.
Damn, I didn't win last week? What? That's crazy. With my performance, bro, they ain't give it to me? That's crazy. This thing Herbert, 5 touchdowns, too. Derek Carr, 4. Damn, but they didn't give it to me? Crazy. I ain't getting out 1 week? Damn, they trying to play the rookie. It's because my intros, though. That's why. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta cut down. Once I cut down, I wanna see it. Hold on. I wanna see it. TDs, you got 1 touchdown. 100, I got the most, man. 100.
never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone, 'cause life is a path to infinity.
It's another one. We got another one. It's her. Who that? Big baby fly through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch waist. Yeah, she brought the. Ain't no way somebody daddy ain't gon' give her the spins with her ends. 'Cause yeah, she did it. She did it again. A few more tracks and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the steps.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods. He had a standout game 1 week ago with 3 touchdown catches. It's the Texans and the Titans coming up next.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners are 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Here's Tannehill. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill throwing again. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Tannehill. Toward the pylon, caught. a Titans touchdown. Chigakakwo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the every throw.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they've run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, go! Plastic, stick, green jack.
On third down, Parrish. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Fair catch called for and made at about 2-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. On first down, it's Tannehill. And that's complete to Westbrook-Akine. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Tannehill. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
He's turning it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they go again with Henry. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Tannehill. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On fourth down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And Charles, what a battle in the division, because these guys...
Ready. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Parrish. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You never want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Parrish. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Pierce. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 25 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Pulled in at the 24. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be, and it's a takeover. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this defense...
Go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
He'll get a yard to the 35. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Tannehill. And he's going to go down. The Texans come
Good D, baby.
able to bring him to the ground.
Stop.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this is what you got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've shown pressure here offensively thus far as they try. To throw from his end zone, Parrish. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. Second down and 4. Off play action, Parrish. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Let's go.
On first down, Parrish. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops. Sometimes I think quarterbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
To throw on third down, Parrish in trouble, and he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 inning to end. Just not enough time. From the 50, it's Tannehill. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this down to the 33. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Tannehill. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
They were the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. He'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Henry running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nice play by Jerry Hughes. to drop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Marr able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. And now out comes Houston. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get any in the points category, but in the yards.
On the set. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Parrish. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Parrish. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A good gain again. That's now 41 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Steal. Check, steal.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he is going to lose yardage here.
On the bounce.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish. He gets this one to Mechie. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Parrish. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Parrish. That's underneath to Pierce. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. There he goes right side. The 40, 20, 10, 5. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto. And
Marr now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can.
And you have to be very careful about it.
Here we go. Strike. Check strike. Cut, cut.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Steal.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. After 26 yards.
To throw on second down, Parrish. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Ready, set. Red, cycle. Cut.
They're going to try and throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Here we go, set. Check, smash. Slide through. Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Texans are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Ready?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Guard red. Go pink.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Here's third and goal now, back at the 11.
Go red. Ready.
Off the play fake. Parrish. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And let's help the other team.
Marr on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So not only the cough up. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
On first down, Parrish to Pierce. They set up the screen. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then, because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside, as he did there.
Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Parrish. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in. The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
97.
Looking to throw. Parrish. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, go steal. Green back. Blue black. Blue striker.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want, because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off play action. Parrish. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jeffrey Simmons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Go.
To throw again. Parrish. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Parrish. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said,
and this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense,
I didn't even fucking mean it. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
They take advantage.
When they want you to lose, bro, they want you to lose.
Let's go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Parrish. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Running it out of the gun with Pierce. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. Off the play fake. Parrish. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods.
Oh, my God.
And the Texans are able to at least get one score back. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally.
Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
It's funny to me because
the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Parrish. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the gun on 3rd down, Parrish. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Let's go now.
On 4th down, Parrish. He finds his target. It's Schultz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
That's complete to Pierce. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Parrish looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Pierce. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parrish. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Julian Okwara in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Coyote Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, Parrish.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. Down.
This is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly
Complete
was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.
Like,
you go at
bro,
each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.
I bet you -7
we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete team victory.
That's crazy, though. How I couldn't do nothing.
So for Tennessee, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
We got the Eagles. Okay. Okay.
Every time I do it, I just have to do it. I'm Gonzo, got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give a now flex. While you there looking depressed, feel the get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in level of risk.
You hands on, you and dance on. Tell your boyfriend go and put your pants on. Down, the best friend. She went and did the same thing. I'm really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting I'm Gonzo, headed where the homie live, cause it's on though. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo, so my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though. That's against a bro code. Headed to his home though. No, we live
I think I might have to trade him. I think I might have to trade Devin.
you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate the only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up, then I again. Cold, feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting
because he ain't gonna resign with us, and I don't feel like paying him that bread.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Got on the ring, stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna follow me, cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. 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 Let's go. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have. Harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, but I pushed the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The catamounts who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the ring, story did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I swear I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I swear I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. Next level. One of the best. Everything. I am the great. Remember me. Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep a degree. You can label me a
It's Madden NFL 23. And up next, we'll see Robert Woods. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Texans and the Eagles on Thursday night primetime.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we start Week 9 with a primetime matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And his throw here is incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 20 carries, 81 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Fournette fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile cornerback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Go, 10. Right through.
Off play action. Parrish. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. On the return comes Cobb. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this 3rd.
How easy is it when you're on a...
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Play action. Here's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Goddard.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Now, the Eagles and Texans, polar opposites last year in terms of running the football. The Eagles were #1 in the league. The Texans, 32nd, dead last. And, in fact, the Eagles ran for nearly twice as many yards as the Texans did in 2021. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the left hash, this from 46. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. I know a lot of special teams coaches.
What a side. What a
side
of free agent. What a side of free agent.
Players can't keep up with.
What a
and
good side, coach.
Kick it to him.
I know.
The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. So here are the Eagles to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Fournette on the toss to the right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Corey Littleton blowing that play up.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let's go! Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. And that'll be incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And it pushes way forward to about the 32. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll send Brown in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. Parrish.
He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The Texans at 4-3, a game over 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put down the momentum, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one. Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 1st down, Parrish.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Parrish.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Some mistakes already in the 1st quarter. If he holds on to that one, 1st down.
Yeah, I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
Here we go, set.
On 4th down, Parrish. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really surprised. But how about the coverage they're able to bat?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd and 7.
Hurts. A pass underneath for Fournette.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts, open man, that's Devontae Smith. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Fournette, a first down carry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 33. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 29, Hurts. He'll find Fournette again here. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Goedert, the tight end. The Eagles on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. On second down, here's Penny. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Once more, Penny. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they come into this one off the end, but you say if you're going to...
On the set.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Parrish. Man open. That's Byron Pringle, complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Black Ultra. Black Dot. 6. Mega.
They're going to try and throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he stopped immediately there. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now, a quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Let's go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Field flat.
Back to throw. Parrish.
Got an open man, finds Gibson.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Operating from the gun. Parrish. Open man is Amari Rodgers, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Looking to throw. Parrish. Got an open man. It's Pringle. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, check mega. Smash, red. Ready?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick snap. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Well, he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Gibson here running out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The offense back out. There's the veteran. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Woods the receiver in motion right.
Strike 2. Claude Ray. Ready?
On 3rd down, Parrish. And that will be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Woods the receiver in motion right. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
On 1st and 10, Parrish. This ball caught by Mechie. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for the flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Throwing on 1st down, Parrish. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. but instead it's third down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready?
They'll look to throw again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Black shot. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side.
On the ball.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Hey,
Slot man moves right.
6, Madden. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 3-yard line.
Striker. 3-3. Steel. Black. Ready.
Back to throw. Parrish. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Point to needle. Fight 60. Red, yellow. Cut.
Looking to throw. Parrish. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz from a yard out.
And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it,
on 2nd and 7. Hurts fumbles it, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
This is caught with a catch right side.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36.
Hurts.
He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move.
Throwing is Hurts. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Texans to take over. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but right now as they come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Cut, cut.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Holding. Offense.
Titus Howard, right tackle, the man flag for that one.
First down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Right.
to throw. Parrish flushed out right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Hand off left side, Pierce. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Parrish.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
Ready, break. Ready.
On 1st down, Parrish escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Smith, red. Set, cut.
Off the play fake, Parrish. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Rescue because
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Up the gut, Fournette. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. Well, Leonard Fournette, not a guy to shy away from contact. He can lower the boom on you when he gets ahead of steam, and that was a heck of a run right there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Caught by Cobb. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Buying time to his left. That is incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Forced out to it.
Hurts fumbles it,
and the Texans scoop it. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. And out now come the Eagles.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
And he'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Throwing on 2nd down.
Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Now, during that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made. Be the final play before the quarter ends.
On the double. Ready.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Ready.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Give to Pierce. Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
To throw on second down. Parrish. This is caught. It's Woods. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Ready up.
They'll run it here with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Normally I'd get on you for giving it.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Steps her, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know the conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll look to throw again. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts,
his second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Houston set to take over.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think
here we go. Here we go. You don't lose. Yellow.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Blaster, 6. Green jack.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Parrish. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. There's Anthony Hitchens working his way through and sticking him behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw on second down. Parrish. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Darius Slay with a pick. Stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coach, teammates. But the other part,
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Their lead score after the field goal a moment ago.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself. And that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Ready?
Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On second down, here's Pierce. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Yellow, blue, 6, Madden.
On 4th down, Parrish. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
They'll run it here. It's Pierce. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here we go.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Field flat.
Operating from the gun, Parrish. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Yellow. Blue, go. Red, cycle. Ready.
On 4th down, Parrish. Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Come on, set.
They'll run here with Pierce. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Shot, 17. Hey, red. Right, white. Drill green. Ready?
Off play action. Parrish. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pierce. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one off.
We've got to find 2 scores.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Hurts and the Eagles now down by 11. 53 ticks to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. On first down, Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that's complete to Brown. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Here's Hurts to throw. Pass complete, Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down now, but that clock rolling. A pass underneath for Fournette. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. From the 38, Hurts. That's complete to Cobb. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Houston, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom of the room. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose.